Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. I would like my viewers to continue praying for me. It's a Peter Like Show, but please continue to pray for me by hitting the dislike button. What had happened was last week at my job, I work at a tutoring center, and something really distressing happened. I had to ask the student to be mindful because of my food allergies. My student had, and one of my favorite students, by the way, had came to the tutoring center with her fingers all covered with Cheetos. I react really badly to milk. My skin will break out. And then I remembered the last couple of times I needed to ask for accommodations like that at work. They have never gone well. In fact, when I think about it, every time I have had to ask for a health related accommodation, it has been the beginning of the end. I have never had a job survive an ask like that. And I'm not being exaggerating here. A lot of times, especially with kids, they think a lot of kids don't want to come to tutoring when they hear that the best way to get their tutor to back off of them is to get food everywhere. A lot of students will take advantage of that, right? It turns out the student I was working with really loved her studies, so that didn't play out like that. Thank God. Not only that, a lot of times, a lot of these center owners, they prioritize customer service, right? Having to dance around an allergy is just an extra liability that they would prefer not to have, right? So obviously they're not going to say you're fired right after you mention a food allergy, but what's likely to happen is that they quietly fire you, right? They give you the most undesirable hours. They create all sorts of drama, and then you want to leave, right? Most of my jobs end up like that every time I have brought up. And it's not limited to when I go to work, right? It's also when I go out in public. Can't tell you how many times I go to a restaurant and I explain about food allergies, and I get the shittiest service. The goal being that they don't want me to go back, right? They've quietly kicked me out of the restaurant without actually, because they obviously can't just kick you out over that, right? But what they can do is give you shitty service to make it undesirable for you to go there, right? I actually, for a time, I befriended a restaurant owner, and the owner explained to me that to a lot of restaurant owners, a person with a food allergy is just a ticking time bomb liability, right? And they want you out of there, right?